Hare Krishna. Welcome to all the devotees to our YouTube channel Sankirtan. Today we are going to learn something from the life of Dhruva Maharaj. There is a very beautiful verse quoted by Dhruva Maharaj to the Lord stating that Sthanabhilashi tapasi sthitoham Tvam praptavan deva munindra guhyam Kachan vichinvannapi divya ratnam Swamin kritarthosmi varam nayache. So here Dhruva Maharaj says that Sthanabhilashi tapasi sthitoham. That my dear Lord, I had engaged in your meditation so that I can gain some sthana, some material positions. So just to go into the life of Dhruva Maharaj's father, King Uttanapada, he was a son of Manu and grandsons of Lord Brahma. This king Uttanapada had two wives, Suruchi and Suniti. And Dhruva Maharaj was born to Mother Suniti. But actually the king Uttanapada had very special affection for Suruchi. He didn't much care about his another wife Suniti. So once upon a time when Dhruva Maharaj was very young and he was playing around, he sees his another brother, born of his stepmother, sitting on the lap of his father affectionately and playing. So Dhruva Maharaj was a young boy. He also developed a desire that I also should sit on the lap of my father. So when he goes and tries to sit on the lap of his father, his stepmother, Suruchi, she insults Dhruva Maharaj in such a way, stating that, what right do you have to sit on that lap? If at all, if you want to sit on this lap, you go to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, Vishnu, and tell him that in next life, give me the birth in my womb, so that you can sit on your father's lap. So Dhruva Maharaj was such a young boy, but he was very seriously insulted by this statement. And he was so upset with this whole scene that he just goes away from that scene and approaches his mother, Suniti. And he tells to his mother, my dear mother, please tell me who can help me. I want to have kingdom bigger than my father. Why bigger than my father? I want kingdom even bigger than Lord Brahma. Now please tell me who can help me. So Dhruva Maharaj's mother, she tells to Dhruva that my dear Dhruva, only Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, can help you. So Dhruva Maharaj remembered. His stepmother also told the same thing, and now his own mother is also telling the same thing. But this was not a small scenario for Dhruva Maharaj. He was determined. He immediately left his palace. Just imagine a small child. He was so passionate to get Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana. Although his approach was for material benediction, but he was very passionate. So he immediately leaves the place and goes to the forest, as mother has told that Supreme Personality of Godhead. She does not know about him, but she has heard that all the saints, in order to find Supreme Personality of Godhead, Narayana, they all go to the forest. So by hearing the statement of his mother, Dhruva Maharaj leaves the palace and goes to the forest. And literally, when he is in the forest, he is asking to every tree, every bird about where is Supreme Personality of Godhead, Hari, Narayana, where can I find him? And Shastra says that when somebody is serious, when somebody is seriously looking to find Lord, Lord will send necessary help required for that. So the same time, the spiritual master of the whole world, Sri Narad Muni, he was traveling and he sees this young child. And Narada tries to pacify this young Dhruva that, my dear child, why have you come here? It's not the right time. This is not the right age for you. Please go back. There are forest animals which will kill you and eat you. Maybe when you grow young, you can still try to come and find out, but this is not the right time. So Dhruva was very determined. He says to Lord Narada that, my dear Lord, whatever you are saying, it is very good, but it is not for me, because I am looking for Lord. I am hurted. I want the kingdom of bigger than my father and even bigger than Lord Brahma. So please tell me. If you know, you tell me, otherwise you can go back to the home. I am going to look for Lord. So that time Lord Narada, mercifully, he knew that Dhruva Maharaj is looking for the Lord for some material benediction, but because he was very passionate to find the Lord, Lord Narada agrees to guide him and give him instruction by which he can reach to the Lord. So Narad Muni initiates Dhruva Maharaj and gives him the eightfold mystic yoga process, Ashtanga yoga process, by which he can gain Lord's mercy. So this Ashtanga yoga process is that which involves 8 steps: Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Dhyana, Dharana, Pratyahara, Samadhi. There are 8 steps. But the ultimate end of this process is Samadhi, linking oneself to the Lord. So Dhruva Maharaj, by taking these instructions very seriously, he does a very severe penance. Srimad Bhagavatam mentioned that in the first month of his austerities, Dhruva Maharaj eats only fruits once in 3 days. In the second month, he eats only dry leaves once in 6 days. In the third month of his penances, Dhruva Maharaj drinks only water once in 9 days. And in the fourth month, Dhruva Maharaj inhales air only once in 12 days. Now, look at the austerities of Dhruva Maharaj. It is not something very normal. None of us can even imagine to practice such an austerities. That kind of austerities Dhruva Maharaj has performed by the guidance of Narad Muni at such a young age. And on the 5th month, Dhruva Maharaj stopped even breathing. And he started to meditate only on one leg. And he stopped breathing fully. Now just imagine Dhruva Dhruva Maharaj is a small child. And because of his breathing was stopped, Bhagavatam mentions that the breathing of the entire universe was choked. This example we can nicely understand. Let's say if we are traveling in an aeroplane, there may be many individuals, but one individual's unit energy together comprises and become total energy. Likewise, when Dhruva Maharaj stopped breathing, the breathing of the whole universe was choked. And all the demigods, Devas, Lord Brahma also felt disturbed. And they all approached Lord Narayana that, my dear Lord, there is some situation like this. So Lord Narayana says, don't worry. He's my devotee. He is the son of King of Thanapada, my dear devotee. I will handle this. So when the Lord understood this matter, he goes and he appears in the heart of Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj was deeply meditating on Lord's form. Now suddenly what happens is Lord's form disappears from the heart of Dhruva Maharaj. And Dhruva Maharaj becomes disturbed. Where did my Lord go? So when Dhruva Maharaj opens his eyes, he sees the same Lord in front of him. And the Lord's beauty was such a transcendental that just by seeing the beauty of Lord Narayana, Dhruva Maharaj just lies down and pays obeisances to the Lord. And by seeing the form of the Lord, Dhruva Maharaj wants to offer something. He wants to offer some prayers to the Lord, but he is unable to do because he is a small child. So Dhruva Maharaj was blessed by the Lord. Lord touches his conch, which is the symbol of knowledge, on the head of Dhruva Maharaj. And immediately by that transcendental touch, Dhruva Maharaj acquires all the transcendental knowledge. And here is a point where he offers a beautiful prayers to Lord Hari. He says, Sthana Vilashi Tapasi Sthitoham. My dear Lord, Tapasi Sthitoham, I had done penances of you for what? Sthana Vilashi. I wanted to acquire some sthana, position bigger than my father, bigger than even Lord Brahma. And by the mercy of Narada, Tvam Praptavan, Deva Munindra Guyam, by mercy of Devamuni Narada, I attained you. So here comes another example where if one wants to gain the Lord, if one wants to approach Lord, he must approach spiritual master. This is a statement of even Bhagavad Gita, where Lord tells Arjuna that one must approach a spiritual master in order to find the truth. So here we can see how Dhruva Maharaj could see the Lord by the mercy of Ananda. And what was the result of seeing the Lord? Kachan Vichinvan Apidivya Ratnam. You may come across many people in this world who may say that I have seen the Lord. Lord has come to my dream. Now, we may not object, or we cannot object and say to somebody that you have not seen the Lord. But here from the life of Dhruva Maharaj, we can see, we can understand the symptoms of a person who has seen the Lord. And what does Dhruva Maharaj say? Kachan vichinman api divya ratnam, that my dear Lord, I did hold this thing to gain some material position, which was just like the pieces of glasses. No? If the glass is very light, there is some value. But if the glass is broken into the pieces, then what is the value of these glasses? So, my dear Lord, I was looking for some kingdom, for my material enjoyment. But after seeing you, I understand that all those things are just pieces of some broken glasses. Because now I have found Divya Ratnam. I have found a very, very important jewel. Divya, transcendental jewel. So one who has got this transcendental jewel, why does he run after behind this glass of pieces? So in Krishna consciousness, when a devotee gets into the service of Lord, when he takes up to the Sankirtana movement, when he goes near to the Lord, he finds no interest in any material possession. He does not strive, he does not hanker for any material benefits. Because now he has found Divya Ratnam, a transcendental jewel. And what happens after somebody has gone? What happens when after somebody has got this Divya Ratnam? Swamin Kritarthosmi Varam Nayache. My dear Lord, I have no more desire. Now I don't want anything. So you can see how if somebody has seen the Lord in truth, his material desires becomes completely wiped out. Tinge of material affection will not remain in that devotee if he has seen the Lord in truth. So here we can understand from the life of Dhruv Maharaj that if one is serious to attain the Lord, no matter he may approaches the Lord for any purpose, but if he is serious, if he is passionate to find the Lord will send necessary help. Lord will send necessary help. So many of us come in touch with the Lord. We start rendering services to the Lord. We start practicing sadhana. We start preaching about Bhagavad Gita. So, if our desire is serious, Lord will send necessary help by which we can grow. Now we can understand this by the presence of Srila Prabhupada in our life. Srila Prabhupada was a pure devotee and representative of Lord who has come into this world like Narad Muni came into the life of Dhruv Maharaj. Likewise, Srila Prabhupada has come in all of our life to give us the Divya Ratnam. No, we are all looking for some pieces of glasses. I want this, I want that. This is my goal of life, this is my aim of life. But here Srila Prabhupada teaches us this is what is called Divya Ratnam. And we see how the devotees who have taken up to the words of Srila Prabhupada and they are leading their life based on his teachings, we see them with no material hankerings, completely absorbed in the service of Lord. So here I urge upon to all the devotees that please study the life of Dhruv Maharaj and pray to Dhruv Maharaj to bless us with the divine mercy of Lord by which we can also become free from all the material desires and completely gets into the shelter of Lord Hari. Hare Krishna.